So it's so it's a real sweet spot of the year because everybody who needs to order for the later part of the year for, you know, anniversaries, birthdays, stuff like that. Those people who are going to be competing with Christmas Rush spots, I've been pushing out on my social medias and stuff like, hey, everybody, like Christmas is going to book up quick. So the orders, basically the Christmas Rush is starting now because I'm facilitating everybody who's not involved with Christmas during the Christmas Rush and currently right now. So that, plus we're going to be making road trips to Texas and Colorado to try and see where I'm going to end up. So that's going to take even more time out of our schedule. So I got the neighbor's dog barking and Yoshi is not a big fan. But yeah, we got those road trips too I need to account for. We're going to be out of the shop for weeks at a time during those. So final push to the shop move and the next chapter of my life, basically. So I just burned my tongue. Anyways, I got some YouTube videos I got to edit, maybe for an hour. And then I got to get my ass into the shop, finish up a couple projects, and then do a couple hours of sorting some stuff out and getting the ball rolling for big move on Friday. It's starting to look pretty empty. This shit is weird. It's like that's where I spent my last year and couple months. I spend more time here than I do at home, I think, for the most part. I mean, sleeping. Now that I think about it, pretty much spend more time here than I do actually at home. So it's really weird feeling. It's kind of sad, but then at the same time, I'm like excited to go be moving forward. But then I'm also overwhelmed with how much shit I still have to do. So anyways, here, all the stuff is off the walls. You can see, I got my guitar, but other than my guitar and my lamp, that's pretty much the only decorations I still have up, just because those are kind of fragile. Those are probably going to come out last. But got the lobby. This is my pile that I'm either giving to John Boy, my old apprentice, or the trash. It's like a bunch of random hardware, some tools, stuff like that. I have these chairs that I'm still trying to get rid of, will sell. I might bring those with me, it depends on if I can get them sold in time or not. And a couple t-shirts. But other than that, this shit is empty. I got a couple fragile glass dudes that I need to put away, but for the most part, like, these are some jobs that I have to work on still, so that all is coming with me. Then down below, this is basically my saddle cleaning stuff, and then those are just containers, empty boxes that are going to be turned into other stuff. My bench is still pretty much intact. There's a few things that I'm still going to keep in here over the next couple days. Leather rack still intact, cutting table. I'm actually kind of bummed because I don't think I'm gonna take my cutting table. It used to be my brother's, but I think it's time to retire it. It is sad and seen its better days. But there is a fresh trash can full of hardware, old paints, old dyes, all kinds of stuff. That's Yoshi's cat box right on the top. Get rid of that thing. The dirty room. I'm gonna miss this shitty, terrifying, sketchy looking place with the stains on the ceiling and the mess everywhere. But it's just got to get swept out. That's basically all my chemicals, my stains and stuff. It's tricky because it looks full, but it's full of stuff that is all going, and I'm trying to get it all organized right now. So I'm actually making great progress, so this move might be a little bit easier than I was originally thinking. We'll see. I'm not taking this cabinet. Well, it's not even a cabinet, it's shelves. And I painted this thing ever since I got it. So it's the first piece of furniture I'm not taking. I got surprisingly far on my first day. and I'm trying to get ahead on some of the stuff I can yeet out of here without having to take it with me. And that's how you yeet old furniture. My brother taught me that trick. I don't know why or for what purpose or even when, but if you have an old piece of furniture and you want to just destroy it aggressively instantly, you just throw that shit on the corner. Okay, so this set of shelves I am sad about. So it's pretty tightened up. This is just a pile waiting to go. Honestly, this went by so much faster. So I have some of this. This is my last of my inventory stuff. I got like half of it accounted for. I'm doing a flash sale on my Instagrams. If you missed it, you missed it. My paint rack that I just destroyed, I set everything up here to work for the next couple days. Like I said, my freaking desk is gonna stay intact. The things that might not make it are these. I really don't think this filing cabinet is gonna make it. And then I really hate to lose this because it's where I keep like my patterns, my letters and stuff. And then my clicker press, I think I'm gonna sell because I really have zero intentions of ever using my clicker press. But everything else, my leather rack is solid. I just need to kind of put some of that stuff into a better pile and kind of just put it over there. Probably gonna leave the bench and work off this smaller bench. I know the size is way different, but honestly, this is way too much bench. I'd much prefer a bench where the leather could roll off the other side rather than not be able to reach the far side. Like I can only ever reach, like I have to jump and reach so far. And then this stuff, I really like these organizers. I went through them today. You could see they're like super, super empty. I got rid of a bunch of stuff. And here is where I kind of stuffed all my miscellaneous stuff that I got to go through. I don't know. I like this organizer, but I might get one that's a little bit easier to manage. But this is all hardware, snaps, rivets, stuff like that. Toolbox is already solid. And then the dirty room is also pretty much ready to go. I cleaned out all the stuff on the bottom, got my chemicals all separated. So we actually, oh, and I'm gonna take my base home just because I can, because I got a lot of rest last night. I was full of piss and vinegar. Because this has to go smoothly. I'm trying to literally be closed one day. So we'll see how seamless this whole thing can go. But I'm closing up. I'm going home. I'm gonna try and get some rest. I have a full day of work. I could play dueling banjos on slap bass. And I could play Black Sabbath. And I can play Johnny Cash. So today is the day before the move. It was supposed to be the last day I'm working on stuff, but to be honest, I came in the shop and I was kind of sad. It was like, this feels like I don't want to do any work today. Like I'm not like sad about actually closing per se. I'm just more like, I'm very sentimental and very mushy gushy guy, so like it just bums me out. And I have no motivation to actually get any work done today, so we'll see what happens. But I mean, everything is pretty much ready to go from the last time I gave you guys an update. We'll see if I can get any work done today. If not, I might just do some YouTube stuff, maybe do some messages. I don't know. Today is feeling very funky. All right, so kind of being a little bit of a bitch, I'm not gonna lie. So instead of doing my giant mega project that I have, I'm gonna do the project after that one and save my giant mega project for first week at the new shop. So I'm going to Hobby Lobby and I need to get a picture frame. We're doing a picture frame for a wedding today. So I know this video is about me like actually moving, but I wanted to share the type of relentless drive and stuff that you have to have. Like, I could take as long as I want to move the shop. If I could take 2 weeks, I could take a month, whatever. But here's the thing, is that number one, this decision I made was very fast. I've kind of been like milling the idea around, and then once I was like, all right, let's do this, it was just like go time. Because if I could get it done in a weekend, if I can get this move done with the short notice that I gave myself, I could save money. I could just not pay next month's rent. So might as well save the extra couple bucks and get resourceful. So the way that I look at it, it's like, if you can figure out how to do this shit in 2 weeks, you save yourself X amount of money. And that's basically it. So I'm sharing with you guys the type of just, the world doesn't stop. I can't call out sick at work and still get paid for a weekend away, or I don't have paid time off. I have just myself who has to figure out how to move this whole ass shop, find a new place for it, keep the ball rolling, stay productive, all that kind of stuff. So honestly, Hobby Lobby is like the closest business to my shop, and I'm already here. So 2-minute drive, already at Hobby Lobby. Let's grab a picture frame. All right, so I secretly love coming to Hobby Lobby in the middle of the week, because I come in here and like the weekend, people at Hobby Lobby, the husbands and kids and all that stuff come in, but the like Thursday at 9:30 a.m. crowd at Hobby Lobby are always terrified of me. Big dude with tattoos, like saying what's up to the grannies buying knitting supplies at 9:30 on a Thursday. All right, so I'm making pretty good progress. You can check it out. I got this thing beveled. I need to texture it and background it and finish it up. We'll see if I can get done. I've had a handful of visitors coming to pick up the last bit of work, and I also went on a little lunch date, so we'll see. I'm trying to get this done. I don't want to take this thing. We'll see. I might have to put this thing out in the sun or throw a blow dryer on it, trying to help up or speed up the drying process, but we'll see. This thing is rad. I'm super digging it. See, so there's a name, Rodell, and then here we go. We got this dope ass long piece of floral already. Boom, all the way around. Sheesh. Should be sick. Just took my last poop here, and it was sad. So I finished work early today, so I'm just trying to get ahead of schedule so I have some more furniture I have to throw out. So it is officially the end of the day before the move. The only thing that I'm bummed about today is that I didn't get to put stain on my picture frame. I don't feel like waiting around for another 2 hours for my resist to dry, so it'll just live how it lives until we're back up and running. But I mean, other than that, we are ready, literally ready to roll. I'm gonna sweep before I leave, so that's kind of the only other thing, is like I could use a nice sweep, but everything else is ready to just transplant. My official technique that I think I'm going for is like create piles and just move the piles, so that way nothing gets like put away into too many boxes. If I got to take 2 trips, 3 trips, that's fine.
It's better than 9 trips with a regular truck. That's why I've rented a U-Haul. So smarter, not harder. But yeah, I mean, I'm giving Johnny my clicker press too. I mean, if he wants it, but point being, I've had enough for the day. The only other thing that I need to do that's work related is to go on a post office run. I cleared out earlier in that video, you saw all my stuff. I finally sold it all, and that's basically whatever is left of the inventory that I'm ever gonna have. I mean, I might do like an NFR kind of inventory thing, but I don't know. I don't think I ever intend on selling products that are already finished, just placing custom orders. So anyways, I'm out. I'm over this shite. Super duper over this shite. So I'm in the box truck. You can see the boxy part of my truck right there. I've never had to drive one of these U-Haul trucks, but these things kick ass. These things are so fast. Like, I already did like 4 burnouts. I've only had this truck for like 5 minutes, but the move is officially on. We'll see what happens. I had some help to help me, and some stuff happened, and now I don't really have a lot of help, so we'll see how it goes. I put a APB out to some other friends on a very short notice, so we'll see. I have my really good friend Matthew, who has been like one of my best friends since we've been like 12 to help me, so I think it might just be us two. And he's behind me in my car, and I've been trying to tell him that he needs to get a car like mine. I drive a Lincoln Town Car, and he loves town cars, and I'm like, bro, get a town car. Like, you can have any car that you want, just get one. And he looks so pimp. He looks so cool. Anyways, I am right around the corner. I'm at the light right before my shop, so it's super surreal. Anyways, we're gonna see how good we do today. I think we can get it all done in one day. It's just gonna be a slow and steady process. To be honest, I'm not gonna try and win any awards. We're just gonna do it one item at a time. I think we'll be able to get it in one day, the move in one day. But as for setting up the new shop, like setting up where stuff in the shop needs to go at the new spot, that's gonna probably take another whole last day, so we'll see how it goes. I did some inventory on my space versus how many things I have at my current shop, and I think I'm just gonna I don't have as much space as I thought I did, so there's gonna be a lot of stuff we're just gonna basically, I think, leave behind or break down. Okay, pulling into the parking lot, hell yes. And the parking spot right in front of my shop is open, so we don't have to move shit very far. We are in business. All right, had some technical difficulties, but we already got the first load taken, and this is how it went. We're actually really lucky on how freaking close we could get this thing to the front door. So there's the front door. There's the moving truck. And then I literally plan on just getting on top of the truck to get my sign down. So it's about as pain-free as I was hoping it could have been. I mean, I think I'm gonna have to take a third trip, which sucks because I thought I was gonna be able to do this in 1 or 2. I'm an idiot and I didn't check the height, so a lot of my cabinets and tall stuff, we have to put long ways on their side, so it is what it is. But I'd rather have, I don't know, it's a lot easier than taking 9 freaking pickup trucks worth, so I'll take it. All right, we did 3 loads so far. And as you can see, I still have shit here. So we started out really strong, I'm not gonna lie. And then it got rocky in the middle. The load number 2, there was a lot of big stuff. Like, I did not realize how big my desk actually was, and that took up a huge amount of space. So, anyways, we're really close to being done. This is our 4th load, and you can see this is all I have left. It's my sign, some trash cans, a single saddle rack, my fan, and shoe sewing machine, and I also have my pile of leather. So other than that, we're ready to go. And then I need to do a really gnarly sweep in here. But other than that, we are done. To be honest, I've just been pretty exhausted from, I started the day exhausted from not feeling great yesterday. So partially why I'm not full of 1,000 energies. But I'm really excited to have this done. I thought I was gonna be sad, but because I'm so excited to actually get out of here and start like the next chapter of my life, I'm really, really excited. And like actually seeing it this empty, it's like, holy shit, it's like officially the next chapter. Like this one, like the shop is empty and we're ready to keep it rolling. So anyways, we're gonna bang out this last little leg. We have one last load that's really tiny, so we're gonna knock it out. So there it is. Weird. I'm super excited, but it's also hard to say goodbye. I don't know. It is what it is. I'm exhausted. I got a bunch of mixed emotions, to be completely honest. I'm super burned out, but I'm super happy. But we'll see where the road takes me. Damn, I kind of got goosebumps doing this for the last time. Fuck, it is a trip. But we're good. Everything is fine. My keys, don't have my keys. I'm officially locking myself out for the last time. To be continued, I guess.